Hello everyone, welcome back to Góc tâm sự nhỏ của Khải đến Nguyên. My name is Khải. In today's video, we continue the Astro Clock 2026 series. So this time I decided to film the reading for the Astro Clock 2026 for both Kim Soo Hyun and Kim Soo Hyun together. Well, the reason is because I don't have so much time to do separate readings, and starting January this year, I already released the couple readings for Kim Soo Hyun and Kim Soo Hyun already. So anyway, it doesn't matter if I put their names together in my readings. So now for the prediction for March 2026, I have decided to make a combination readings for both of them. So here I have the Fox, Mice, and Book are the three cards that I have drawn before for Soo-hyun March 2026 in his previous Astro Clock. And for this combination, I have mentioned that maybe March is not a very favorable month for Kim Soo Hyun. It could be because he has some concerns, he has some worries about a job, about a loss, about a shortage, or it could be a secret. The Fox and the Book together, it could indicate some fake news, some information that is not widely available to the public, or something that is still a secret that has not reviewed the information. And also it could be a sign that Soo-hyun need to be aware of and need to be cautious in March. In Mice, it could be an isolated stage, could be an isolated moment, or could be a loss of something. So in the previous predictions, I said maybe March 2026 doesn't have a very favorable energy. However, with the negativity plus the negativities in both Fox and Mice, sometimes it could come to a positivity. So yeah, maybe in March we can have some secret that will be opened up. So we'll see. I'll leave these sets on the side and come back to G1. We have Dog, Clover, and Heart. So it is opposite from the prediction for Soo-hyun that in March Soo-hyun will have a very positive month waiting for her ahead. She will have a lot of lovely opportunities to hang out with friends, with coworkers, with her fans. She will bring herself a new images to the public in March, very beautiful images. She may find some lucky moments in life. So sometimes she can find a chance to enjoy the moments with her loved ones. Yeah, so to me, in March, there will be no concerns about G1 at all. Yep, so I will leave this set on the side, and then I will do a more detailed reading for Soo-hyun in G1 all together in this video. All right, let's go ahead with Soo-hyun. Okay, let's see what may happen in March 2026 for Kim Soo Hyun. Sun. That's very positive, very warm. It's a sign of success, so it's very good. With Mice again. Okay, so probably Soo-hyun have some concerns. He's worried about something, and like I said before, March 2026 will mark a 1 year since that incident happened to Soo-hyun that postpone him, prevent him from actively work in the industry at the moment. Okay, we have Crows So this path is divided. So Soo-hyun is undecided about something in life. Okay, there may be something that's very important that will happen, that will come up to him in March and require him to make a decision. We have 3. It could be something that related to family, could be something related to health, or it can be something that about time, about delaying. Yeah, something that is very slow. We have stork. It means a huge and a significant change. Okay, this could be a move, a relocation. We have stars. It means obviously the stars in the sky. It could be the evening, could be the night, it could be hopes, could be dreams, wishes, could be the north as well in direction. Letters. It is the official news. This is a confirmation, a message. It could be communication. It could be a social posting. A coffin. It is an ending. Something that is hidden because the box, the coffin, is buried under the ground. Okay, and we have the cage. All right, so in general, I feel like March is not as bad as in the astro clock prediction. Okay, I know for sure that Soo-hyun is worrying about something. He is undecided when it comes up to a big matter. Okay, I think in March he is facing a very important matter that he needs to get the advice from other people. I feel like in March this decision gonna open up a really good path for him. All right, so I think he would need to move forward, leave behind all of the bad energy, all of the bad experience, or all of the bad vibes or the bad memories that he has been suffering or he has been experiencing. So to me, I think Soo-hyun feels very difficult to face this matter. Okay, he has so much burdens in his heart, in his mind. It is not an easy decision. It's not something that will takes him like an hour or a day to think about it. I feel like he will have to face the entire matter for the whole March. Okay, he is taking it slow, but because he wants to move and he wants to move on in a stable condition, in a stable state. I can see that as soon as he can make his mind, everything gonna be okay, because the main 3 cards here, we have the sun, the stork, and the bouquet. They all 3 of them bring me the good vibes, the good energy. So as soon as he can figure out what he would do in March, I think he will see the success. He will be successful. This sun, I think it will bring him the warmth, the courage, the protection, and the good energy for him. I know that in the past year, nothing has been easy on Soo-hyun. Sometimes he feels that he is down, he doesn't have the energy to do anything. His mood was not up. However, I feel like in March, after he figures out and he sorts out everything, he will find a way to move forward, to be successful. Okay, and I don't know if this actually something related to his lawsuit or not. If it is related to that, as far as this letter shows up, I feel like maybe there would be a final statement that will be announced. So maybe all of the allegation will be proved that it is false. Okay, and it could be the case will be dismissed against him. And in a situation that Soo-hyun is the plaintiff, I feel like he will win the case. Okay, so maybe I think this coffin over here, it could indicate that the investigation, it will be finished. Okay, it will be finished. And I think, I really hope that the verdict will tell the world that Soo-hyun is innocent, all right, and he doesn't do anything wrongfully. So yeah, even though the 2 mice cards showed up here, I have a feeling that those concerns, those burdens will not stay long. Earlier I said maybe the fox and the book combined together. It could be a secret has been revealed. All right, so all of the false information will be verified, and maybe the truth will be revealed to other people. And the bouquet here, it could be a congratulations symbol. All right, we have hope, we have the dreams. So I mean, in March, everything will be slow, but it will bring him a very good and favorable result. To me, with this spread, I am a little bit confident that, I'm quite confident that 80% of the good energy will come to Soo-hyun in March 2026. Okay. Alright, let's move on to the second deck to see if I can get more information for Soo-hyun March 2026. This is the Lenormand reading for Kim Soo Hyun March 2026. We have there, could be a very powerful person. Someone have a very strong voice. A ring, a contract, a promise. It could be something that is pretty old, has been existing for a long time, doesn't change. So it goes quite well with this tree over here. This means sometimes that the issue or the problems take a long time to resolve, to be solved. I have the tree one more time. So I think in March, the family-related matters will be quite significant, or the progress could take a long time or could be quite slow. Okay, or the trees could signify that us or Soo-hyun himself, we all need to be very patient. We have the hearts again, bring up quite a good energy. We have snake right in the middle. Usually in my reading for Ji-won herself, I usually treat the snake card as Kim Ji-won. All right, if not, this could be just an animal, the snake itself, or it indicates or refers to the jealousy. All right, or it can indicate an enemy. We have the house as a very strong foundation. So the house, sometimes it can be related to the tree as well. It's had a very deep root, very strong foundation to protect. So that is, it also has the family meaning to it as well. Here we have the family tree, and we have the house where our family lives in it. We have the lilies. So once more time, the lilies is related to family as well. A very long tradition, something that is very calm. All right, lilies sometimes it can also indicates about the long progress as well. All right, because lilies, this card, it can refer to the winter. So that's why I said it sometimes it takes a long time. Oh, the coffin one more time. So I really hope these two coffins really mean it is going to an end. So I hope that all of the issues that Soo-hyun has been facing, has been enduring, has been experiencing for the past year, it will be finished. It will go to an end. And we have the whip one more time. Get the whip, it means argument, conflicts. So here I really hope that all of the conflicts and the argument will be stopped, and I really hope that it stop hurting Soo-hyun. Okay, so again, I think the energy to me to what I can feel is that Soo-hyun may have a pretty above average or pretty good energy for himself. We have the bear over here. Like I said, it could be a powerful person in society, has a high hierarchy or high position in society. Okay, so that person have a really strong voice. When that person raises his voice or her voice, everyone will pay attention to this person. It's associated with the lilies as well. This lily, it means a male, right? A man that have a high position in society. Really, he have all of this respect from other people. Very respectful. It is quite interesting that this bear, most of the time, if it's referred to a family member, it would be a mother. But in a general meaning, it would refer to a really giant, gigantic person physically. Or if not, it's talking about the position in society. Usually, there will be a man. Okay, and also with this lily, it also indicates a man. And these two cards go together. I think there maybe in March, Soo-hyun may meet with like a few other men that have a really high position in society. Okay, so it could be because of the job, the profession, that he got all of the respects from other people. So to me, if it related to a court case, okay, or in the legal matters, these two people or several men in this case, I think it could be the judges, or could be the jury, or could be Soo-hyun's legal representative. Okay, so all of the male that is related to the legal system, to the legal matters. All right, and it's related to this message. So I think these powerful men may have raise their voice in the matters that Soo-hyun is currently involved in. For the ring over here, most of the time it will refer to a contract or a promise, something that is unbreakable. Okay, I know that for Soo-hyun's lawsuits, it has a lot of business-related matters to all of the brands in commercials contracts to all of the companies. So I think this ring, it could indicate any matters that are related to the business contracts that he has signed, or he has been the ambassadors for a long time. Or maybe in the court case, the lawsuit regarding or related to those brands will have a final announcement or the verdict or decision. All right. So if it's related to the court case, I really hope that the result will be favorable to Kim Soo Hyun, and I hope that the argument on the conflicts will be stopped. Okay. Also, in the two spread, I think the family energy show up quite strong here. We have the ring, heart, snake, so it maybe in March, Soo-hyun may have, or he may have to deal with his private life, his love life matters. Okay, so it is related to a committed relationship. Okay. Alright, so to be honest, because I have been reading those cards for Soo-hyun and Ji-won for a long time, this time I would say that maybe in March, both Soo-hyun and Ji-won will have to deal with their private life matters. Okay, and they will have a lot of people from the families involved in. Alright, so the bear over here, like I said, in a family setting, it could relate it to a mother, okay, or a grandma. Maybe in March, Soo-hyun can spend time with his mom. He can go out. He can stay at home. Yeah, he can like visit other people. Maybe he has a promise to do with his mom. Okay, he can have a maybe in March he could have like a small conflict, like a verbal argument with his mom or with Ji-won, but very small. In overall, I don't see anything really a concern over here. Okay, so to me, both of the card spreads are quite good. All right, I would say 70 to 80% the energy of March will be favorable for Soo-hyun. All right, let's move on to your next deck for Kim Soo Hyun. All right, we're gonna follow up on these three cards: Dog, Clover, and Heart. So this is the Lenormand reading for Kim Soo Hyun in March 2026. We have the stars, the tree again, the man, the ring, the mouse, mice, the whip, the lilies, the women, and the anchor. All right. I don't know what to say over here, but you can see that we have a lot of duplications here. Okay, if we treat these cards as separate readings, not related to Soo-hyun, okay, I can see that this card, these 9 cards, quite related to the previous 3 cards. So I think in March, Ji-won will find some moments to enjoy like her private life together with her family. All right, I see that in these 9 cards, she have the family's energies in here. All right. But because I am doing these reading together for Ji-won and Soo-hyun in the same video, it's so hard for me to say that these 9 cards are not related to the previous 2 decks, two spreads. Okay, this third spread, or the first spread I have been doing for Ji-won, this spread it is related so strongly to the previous 2 decks I did for Soo-hyun. Okay, there's too many duplications here. Even for Ji-won, she showed up twice. All right, so what do I do? What should I say? I don't want to say this, but I think in March, both of them are facing a really big decision about their love life. All right, both of them are worrying. I don't know why the mice showed up so many times. I don't know what they are concerned about. But to me, up to this point, I can feel the marriage and its energies here. But I would say maybe it is not possible to have for them to get married at the moment. All right, so a lot of people not a lot of people, but some people have been watching my videos and sending messages and saying maybe Soo-hyun and Ji-won may have been married already. Okay, so legally married, but they did not have a wedding ceremony or wedding reception yet. To me, my opinion on that is quite neutral. All right, so up to this, before I have these cards drawn, I don't think, I believe they have got married. Okay, but now because I took out these cards, I feel like, oh, maybe there could be a chance that they may have registered with the government about their legal marriage. All right, so we have the cross over here. It signifies the church symbol. We have the ring here. It's like the wedding bands, right? It signifies the commitment relationship. We have the whip here. The whip, sometimes it can just mean a tie, all right? Or it could be the tie that hang the bell in the church, all right? Or it could, sometimes people say, oh, we tied a knot together, it means we got married. So sometimes, to me, the whip, it means that way. And we have the lilies as well. The lilies is the flowers that show up in like Catholic church or church in general, or sometimes in wedding as well. And we do have the tree here. It represents the family member, or the family tree, or family in general. And we have the women and the men. So this deck, it's clearly, to me, it have some meanings related to their marriage. All right, but I said it is just a chance. Okay, it's not fact. It's not a fact. Okay, I do not confirm anything in my readings. Okay, so once again, all of whatever I spit out in my video, please treat it for entertainment purposes only. Okay, I do not confirm any facts over here. All right, so coming back to Ji-won's first spread. To me, I don't really see this deck, the spread, is talking too much about her work. All right, I don't know what is the progress for Dr. X at the moment. Maybe in March she will have some time off from the shooting. Maybe she can have some time off to be at home to spend time with her family. Or I know that the Dr. X progress has been quite busy for Kim Soo Hyun, but maybe in March she will find some time. Or because in March she have a few other matters that she is very upset about, or she is very concerning about that, and she feel like she has been carrying this burden on her shoulder for so long, and she needs some time to relax and take herself off of this burden. Okay. So to me, the whip shows up over here. It does not necessarily means a conflict or an argument, but to me it means a tie or a connection. It could be a connection between Ji-won and Soo-hyun, or it could be a connection between herself and the coworker or her friends. All right. Once again, the men and the women in Lenormand, it does not represent a single person. It could be multiple men and women. All right. So, yeah, to me, I don't see, for some reason, the first thought of me, this web, it doesn't mean argument at all. It just means a connection of her network. All right. So I think in March, maybe she will face some issue that she really hope and wishes for a clear solution to move on. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right now, I don't see anything that is related much to her work, her career, but mostly about her family and personal life. All right, let me think if there is anything that can be related to work. The only thing that I can think of is the ring here. The ring, it could be the jewelry, the accessory, or it could be Bulgari, like the brand that she is the ambassador for that brand. So I think it could be jewelry, or it could be an Heston. I don't remember exactly the brand name that she is the ambassador for, but I think sometimes the string here, it does not signify marriage or commitment relationship, but it could just be the jewelry itself. Okay, Lily, it could just be the flowers itself. All right. Okay, let's go to the next spread to see what else I can get from the Lenormand cards to see how Soo-hyun's March 2026 gonna be like. Where the writer could be some news or a visitor. We have birds, could be something related to communications or rumor. It could be a couple, but because the owl is in the picture, so I think it could be a confirmed information, or it could be about someone that is very wise, very knowledgeable, that can help Soo-hyun, or sometimes it could represent her seniors at work. We have the coffin. Okay, so this is the first time it shows up for Soo-hyun, but it's the third time that it appears in the entire spread. We have a child, could be a start of something. We have the ship. It could be a chance that Soo-hyun will go abroad in March. We have the tree again. Okay, very strong. It is strongly related to family. All right, but sometimes if it go with the ship like this, it means Soo-hyun is taking her time. Okay, she will be slow, or the matter that she is facing or she needs to deal with will take a long time. We have the women. This is Soo-hyun. We have the clovers. Clover shows up. So it could be a moment of some luck or an opportunity or a chance for Soo-hyun to do something. Very good sign. And we have the bear. Okay. So I think in March, there could be a lot of rumors. Much information will be coming around Soo-hyun, okay? But most of the information later on will be confirmed. I'm not sure if these have anything to do with Dr. X. I don't see it. But I feel like she may need to go on a business trip. Okay, it could be abroad, or she will have to go somewhere that have water. Okay, sometimes the ship, it doesn't mean that she have to be in the sea. Okay, it could be a lake, it could be on the river. That's water related. I have the bear over here. So like I said, the bird, it could be her seniors at work, and same with the bear. Okay, so I think in March she may have to deal with or she have to work with her seniors or her boss quite a lot. There's a lot of things that she needs to do. I think she may have a lot of new opportunities. Okay, and then she has to consider carefully what to do, where to go next. We have a child here. What comes up to me is I think she may have an offer to start on something new in March. All right, and whatever she decided to start, it maybe her agency or the other party, the the partner that want to work with Jiwon, they may release a piece of news a little by little, day by day. Okay. Or it could be that in March she will finish up one of their current projects and then got an offer to move on to the new project. So yes, this card spread, the business related matters is quite strong. Yeah, I don't see anything that is very personal on this spread. All right, the only little personal thing that I can see, maybe she has something to do with her mama or family. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe her family, they may welcome a little baby. So, or this little baby, sometimes it could mean like a new arrival of like good matters. Okay, it doesn't have to be a real baby, but it could be like a new beginning. Maybe her family has some good news on something. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying now, but I hope you get my point. All right, so far, I would say that for Jiwon in March, it's gonna be a work-life balance for her. All right, she will have a lot of things to deal with, to complete and to make decision for both of her career and both of her love life. Okay, so in general, I think both Jiwon and Soo-hyun may face the same issue. So I really hope that they can help each other to move on, to solve the problem. Alright, I'm gonna do one more final deck to see how Soo-hyun and Jiwon love life gonna be in March 2026. Okay. This is a Lenormand reading for Kim Soo Hyun and Kim Jiwon's love life in 2026. Mountains, clouds, owls again. We have owls over here. A child one more time. Kate, Rider, Crossroads, Garden, and Man. Alright, so this deck is specifically for Soo-hyun and Jiwon love life, okay? What we have here, at the beginning we have mountains and clouds. It's not very pleasant, right? But to me, I think it could indicate the physical location of them. Okay, they could be distant apart. Like I said, Jiwon may have to go outside the country, out of the country, or she may need to go far from her current residence. So this mountain could indicate that they have like a distant challenge at the moment. Clouds, yes. So when they are being far apart, their mood is not up. But most of the time, the clouds, it means the confusion. All right, because they are confused of this current situation. That's why they are in the middle of the crossroads. They don't know where to go, north or south. The reason why, I think, because the decision or the fact that they have to deal with the situation is quite serious. Okay, once they have their own decision, it's gonna change their entire life. All right, so the child over here, it could mean a new beginning, a new start, and bouquet is clearly a congratulations. Okay, garden, it is a gathering. It could be a group of people come together to congratulate both of them. All right, the garden can also mean the public. All right, and we have the owls and the rider. They are pretty much rumors, but then later on will be confirmed to be true. or to confirm, what is it here? How do I say it? To confirm if the information is real or not, the authenticity. Alright, and we have the men. So I feel like in March, Soo-hyun energy showing up quite a bit. Okay, he may be jealous when they are apart from each other. All right. Okay, I am coming back to the stork over here. To me, the stork, it means when people moving from one stage of life to another stage of life. It means something, it is very significant will happen. It will mark a milestone for the couple or for anyone. Okay, so I think they in March they're gonna have to sit down together to finalize a decision. Okay, in all of I have been reading so far, I think their marriage matter would make the most sense of what will be very significant to them at the moment. But also their career's issue, it could be another important matter as well. So, and also Soo-hyun's lawsuits result, it is another essential topic that they would need to talk about. So there are so many things that will happen in March that need their careful consideration before they move on, before they make a decision. Okay. Yeah, I think I repeated myself so much, but this is what I have been thinking of from all of the cards that I have been drawing. Alright. So I hope that Soo-hyun himself and Kim Soo Hyun herself will find a very knowledgeable person to be their advisor, to give them the right direction where to go. Alright. The energy here is quite balanced. It's not really bad, but it's not like on the 90 or 100% good. But to me, it's quite balanced, and balance is good. I cannot ask for more at this point. Alright, so I really hope that March gonna treat them well, and I hope all of the good energy will come to Ji-won and Soo-hyun, and I hope the universe is gonna protect them. Alright, so thank you so much for watching this really long video over here, and if there is anything that resonates, please give a like or a comment below, and I really hope to see you in the next video. Alright, until next time, bye bye.